Hello, hello. What's going on?
Hello, hello. Congratulations on that amazing performance, man. How are we feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited for the future now. If you're putting away a man like Tulio, dangerous opponent, game guy, he's been putting on some good performances himself in the UFC. 7 years unbeaten, 10-fight win streak. So this puts us in a great position now to potentially get a top 15 fight, to put us in the rankings, if they feel it makes sense. And I think a perfect place for that would be London in March at the O2 Arena, hometown, home crowd. So yeah, man, I'm excited and I'm looking forward to things to come.
Yeah, I agree. But to talk about your performance tonight, obviously, one thing that I think stood out to a lot of people was your spinning heavy variations tonight. So what went into that, and how'd you feel doing that inside the cage?
The spinning attacks, it's with me. I see openings and then I find ways to land. It could be, it depends what it is, but the spins tend to throw people off, and I find ways to make things land within that. I noticed that he leaves his right side open a lot of the times, especially when he's attacking. So that was just a target, and I found a way to hit it.
Yeah, no, I think tonight we saw a version of you that continues to evolve. I mean, we've always known you had a special skill set, but when we look at those previous fights within the UFC and compare it to tonight you just seem lighter, more explosive, and just more relaxed in there. So what do you attribute that evolution to?
Man, I say this past year has been probably one of the biggest years in terms of growth and evolution, both inside and outside of the octagon. We've taken steps to both manage things like this weight, nutrition, just the team unit altogether that we're very, very dialed in at the moment together. I just think that the way we're going now is going to be scary in another year from now, just the level that I'll be at and the team's going to bring us to, basically. But yeah, man, this year's been a massive year. 3 fights now, 3-fight win streak, and the performances have spoke for themselves.
Yeah, and after that brutal knockout, your opponent there, he was down for a while before the decision got read. So, what goes on through your head in a moment like that while you're waiting?
Man, I wanted to obviously thank him in person first of all for the opportunity to fight him. I wanted to speak to you. I didn't manage to catch him out the back either. I think he disappeared from here, but so I can say now, big respect to Tulio. Thank you for the opportunity and the fight to take, man. 'Cause he's a dangerous guy, man. Yeah, he had. This camp was a big camp, focused camp, and I love these kind of fights. They light a different fire underneath you because you know the opportunities that come from them, and you know the danger you're putting yourself in.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of people are hopping on the Christian Leroy Duncan, trying to check social media, and people are saying like, man, this guy's insane. Some people are like, oh, I've been telling you about him. But does tonight feel like the message you've been trying to send to the MMA world since you made the jump over from Cage Warriors?
I would say the message will come as it comes. I'm not trying to necessarily send, I'm trying to do what I do, and I guess now people are recognizing that.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't think you've seen anything yet.
Okay, fair. And obviously you mentioned there the desire to fight in the O2. Obviously we know the crowd, how they go out there, but who would you like to face down in O2, you know, with that home field advantage?
Man, anybody in the early stages of the top 15, I feel I welcome any fight, as always. I've never said no to a fight, never turned down a fight. I welcome any kind of challenge opportunity. But I think they make the right decisions, and I take it, and then I ride with it, man. But I just look forward to being matched up to put a number next to my name.
And when we talk about your division, what do you make of that upper echelon of the middleweights? What do you think about the title situation up there? And how many fights do you think you'll take for you to kind of get into that mix one day?
There's a lot of movement at the moment. A lot of movement at the top, and there's some dangerous guys up there. You know, the bout just changed hands with Hamza and DDP. Yeah. Man, there's a good performance from Hamza. You know, DDP is on a big win streak, man, just taking guys out. So for that to happen to him, it's a big statement from Hamza, man. It's an exciting place to reach to, you know. And by the time I get there, I know I'll be more than ready for them guys. But your question on how does it feel for me to be there, or how long would it take, I would say, yeah, man, another year that will cement our position in the top 15, you know, closing in on top 10, top 5, with the right fights and the right momentum. And then the year after that, I think, yeah, it could be looking at gold.
Yeah, and if you continue to put on performances like tonight, I think we'll quickly see you become one of the faces of British mixed martial arts. So what do you think will separate you and differentiate you from the past stars we've seen come out of the UK and everywhere?
I would say my style is not something that you see. It's not traditional style, you know, it's very unconventional and it's very natural to me. It's not like I've been taught this. I've just had the freedom and kind of built on it from what my coaches have given me, and I just take information, man. But yeah, man, it's just I know all my fights are exciting. My style is fan friendly, and yeah, man, I'm always looking to finish.
Awesome. Like you mentioned there, Marco Tulio hasn't lost in a long time. Very respectable opponent. You just did what you did to him. So yes. I think we'll be seeing 50K maybe going your way. So if that comes your way, what do you do with that?
Man, same as last time, man. Look after Mumsy first, and then yeah, man, we'll look to invest in some things with the family.
Congratulations.
Yes, I appreciate you.
Congrats on the win.
Hey, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. But I mean, we're getting almost used to seeing you here post-fight. Mm-hmm. Did it feel like a little bit of a homecoming because you're so good at the Apex and it's kind of like a home away from home?
Yeah, almost. Well, it's very familiar coming here now in Vegas. You know, we have our setups, like our kind of like traditions leading in fight week. We got a thing where we cut weight by playing basketball now. Hey. So the sweatsuit, you know, run around the court for a bit. It's a way just to take your mind off of the cut and still drop weight. But yeah, man, I like Vegas. I like the setup here with the guys, getting to know the guys here at the PI and the Apex as well, so it's good. Now I feel we're ready for the arenas, man, the big crowds.
Of course, yes, sir. Well, whatever you and your team are doing, keep it coming because it's clearly working. The story of the fight, if you will, was really focused on that second round. So many things happened. I want you to maybe talk about them a little bit.
Yeah.
I clearly saw an eye poke that you fought through, yes or no? Because I saw you paw at the eye a little bit in that second round.
Yeah, I couldn't see out of this eye. It was almost like, you know, frosted glass. Best way to describe it. This was just frosted glass on this side. One thing, we were working on, because of all the eye pokes that have been happening in the UFC lately, me and my coach Dan, we were doing a drill back home with the pads where I would blindfold one eye for like, say, 2 minutes of a round and then do the same on the other side, just to kind of simulate that feeling of a poked eye.
Okay.
So when it happened, it wasn't like, oh shit. It was more, I've been here, it's familiar. So as mad as it sounds, it worked, you know?
Wow, that was perfect. How perfect for this fight. Unfortunately, the referee doesn't have the angles that we get. The production team is unbelievable. But it looked like there was a fence grab, too, there that he got away with. Did you catch that, or maybe you'll see when they throw the tape? Okay.
No, I didn't see that. Or feel it.
And lastly, the creativity of that finish. I would normally say walk me through it, but how do you time something like that? How do you practice even the sequence? Because you hit the spinning attack, but then you hit the straight shot to create distance. You didn't go in there careless or reckless. It was very methodical, even down to the last standing to ground punch was just painting, honestly, the way you work in there.
Yeah, I noticed I hurt him with a back fist, and then I seen his leg drop. But in my past, I've got a bit too bloodthirsty and rushed in and kind of stuffed my own finish. So just more like you said, the longer shots, which would then set up the right hand. And then after I seen him drop, I noticed the ref didn't stop the fight. Right. So that's why I went for the finishing shot, essentially. But I noticed the ref didn't step in and cut in. So I just, as he said himself, fight till I take the tires to stop fighting, basically. But yeah, man, that was it.
Yes, sir. I know you have a bunch in your bag and you're just stacking them up, but is that one of your favorite knockouts? The way you just that walk off, no need to celebrate and get on the fence, just another day at the office?
Man, I know there's a mission ahead, you know, and I'm fully head down on this mission. You'll see the big celebration once we got the gold. That's the big one.
I can't wait to see it. Congrats on the win. And like Hero said, hopefully you get an extra 50 racks on there just to really put that stamp on the Vegas win. Well done tonight.
Appreciate you, man, as always.
You still got the basketball skills?
Yeah, man, still got them, of course. We was playing on Thursday night, weight cutting. Yeah, man, I still got them.
What's your best? Are you in the paint, or you're on the outside? You got a jump shot, or what are we talking about?
Man, I'm in the paint. I'm in the paint. I like to get to the rim. I like the kind of acrobatics, you could say. Yeah. And yeah, my shot's not too bad either.
And you said you were in the plastics when you were playing. Something in the States, what we used to call, when you used to be part of the running from line to line, we call them suicides. I don't know if you guys, were you doing that while you were in the plastics?
No, we didn't.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's crazy.
Our coach, if our coach didn't like what we was doing, we'd be on the baseline. Yeah. That was our punishment, suicides.
And then last for me, you know, the technique that you show, a lot of times spinning techniques, a lot of coaches are usually telling their fighter, don't do the spinning techniques. You're going to get caught. They're going to grab your back. Does your team embrace the fact of what you're doing with your spinning? Because obviously it set up the finish of the night, you know, with that. So what is, when obviously it's a part of your game, it keeps you exciting.
Yeah.
Do they ever tell you like, hey, hold off on the spinning stuff? Or do you do stuff like tonight and they're like, okay, just do your thing?
Yeah, it's not random, you know, it's set up. There's method behind it. It's not just random spinning at random times. It's seeing openings, opportunities, and taking them at the right time. But I just have the ability to be able to see them and put whatever I see at the time on it. But it's yeah, man, we embrace it because it's just something that I'm luckily naturally gifted at having.
Do you think that's the difference where some people, they try before, they just throw a spinning technique as opposed to, like you said, setting up and seeing the perfect moment for it?
Yeah, no, definitely. You can do that and either miss or throw. Like today, actually, Tulio did a good job of crashing as I threw the spinning back kick, which went past his head.
Yep.
So there are times I need to be more selective, but he did a good job of crashing as I was spinning. But it's like little things like that, man, just those little refinements. But other than, go on.
I was going to say, even the commentary team was talking about your work up against the cage, the way that you were kind of hooking the arm underneath and taking good control as well. So obviously, you guys did the work against the cage in this camp.
Yes, so yeah, man, always evolving. A big help has been Leon Edwards back home at Renegade, and my coach, Marcin, who's here with me today for the first time. Had a big impact, man. He's good at the details and is making it so simple. And we're just going to build from here, man. Build from here. And you might even see a wrestler out of me yet.
We're looking forward to it. Congrats on the victory.
Yes, I appreciate you, man.
Just one from me, if you don't mind.
Right.
Obviously, you played basketball growing up. Do you have a team you support out here in the NBA or any players you like?
See, LeBron is my one player, my number one player. But then when I was playing, it was Westbrook, D Rose. Those were my main two guys. And then, you know, defensively, I don't know if you remember, but Avery Bradley. Remember Avery Bradley? His defensive play was different. But those were my main kind of styles. Yes, sir.